There was a boy named Arav. He lived in a small village at the foot of a mountain. Arav was talented. He could draw, he could sing. He had ideas for stories. He had dreams bigger than the sky. But he had one silent poison inside him. He started fast, but he never finished anything. He would start a painting, then leave it half. Start a new notebook, then close it after 3 pages. He would get excited today, bored tomorrow. Days became weeks, weeks became months. His mind was full, his life was empty. One evening, he sat outside his small house and stared at the huge mountain in front of his village. He felt frustrated, angry at himself. He whispered, "I have the capacity. Then why do I fail again and again?"
He looked down. He felt tears. Just then, the old tea seller of the village came walking slowly. He had been selling tea there for 40 years. The old man looked at Arav, smiled gently, and asked, "Son, why do you look defeated on a beautiful evening like this?" Arav didn't hide anything. He told the old man everything. All the dreams, all the stars, all the failures. The old man listened without interrupting. Then he went inside his small stall and returned with a tiny clay teacup. He put that teacup in Arav's hand and said a single line. "Do you know how this mountain was formed?" Arav laughed. "By earthquakes, by storms, by huge forces of nature." The old man shook his head. "No, it was built by millions of tiny grains of sand, slowly collecting, slowly pressing, slowly rising higher." Mountains are not made by power. Mountains are made by repetition. He tapped the clay cup in Arav's hand. "And this cup, I made it by shaping the clay a little every single day. One pinch today, another pinch tomorrow. Small, boring, tiny steps, but consistent." He looked directly into Arav's eyes and said, "The world lies to you. It says, do something big, but reality says, do something small every day." Those lines entered Arav's soul like fire enters wood. The next day, Arav didn't make any dramatic resolution. No, "I will write for 6 hours every day" nonsense. He took one normal notebook. He wrote just 1 page. Next day, he wrote again. Some days were easy, some days were painful. Some days he wrote with joy. Some days he wrote crying, but he wrote every day. 1 page becomes 30 pages in a month. 30 pages become 360 pages in a year. Arav didn't even realize, but he had completed 3 books. And now another test came. He sent his first book to 12 publishers. 1 never replied. 5 didn't even open his email. 6 rejected him. For one moment, old Arav tried to come back. The Arav who quits fast. But then he remembered the line, "Mountains are not made by power. Mountains are made by repetition." So he kept sending. Next month he sent again. Next month he improved his writing. And finally, a small publishing house said yes. That one yes changed everything. Arav became a published author. People began reading his words. High schools invited him for motivational sessions. Universities invited him to speak. And Arav always carried one item in his bag: the tiny clay teacup. Because that teacup reminded him, success is not built in a day. Success is built every day. End message for viewer. You don't fail because your dream is small. You fail because you want to jump to the top in one day. Start small. repeat daily. Your mountain will rise. If this story lit even one spark in you, don't let it die. Here you find morality stories. Do like, do subscribe, and share it. Subscribe for more moral stories, and also hit the bell icon.